All right, we got Mike Perry taking on Alan Jouban. Mike Perry, a minus 130 favorite. Come back on Jouban, plus 110. Mike Perry, okay. Platinum Mike Perry. He's almost kind of a reincarnation of Phil Baroni, basically. I think Joe Silva actually referred to him as that. He's like a new age Phil Baroni. You love Phil Baroni.
Love Phil Baroni.
This guy's got a bit of a checkered past. He's made some mistakes. He's a bit of he's rough around the edges.
Well, you take Phil Baroni and you put him in Florida.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
At the end of the day, the guy comes to freaking
He can bang.
fight, man.
He can bang.
He is super tough. He took on a really technical, striker in Danny Hot Chocolate Roberts in his last fight. And this guy doesn't care. He will pile drive through all of your technical strikes just to land. And when he lands, it's dangerous for anybody. I've faded him in his both of his first two fights, and I'm licking my wounds from doing it. I thought that Lim would probably beat him, and I thought that Hot Chocolate, because he's just faster, smoother,
better ground game,
that he'd be able to do it. I'm done fading him, man. I think this guy is the real deal. This is another step up. Jouban's fought some good guys, but we've seen him when someone can return the heat that he's going to put on you, like a Tumanov.
Well, Albert Tumanov's a rare exception, but yeah, I hear you.
If someone can take his heat and return their own, he can get finished. And a lot of the wins that he does have here, Brendan O'Reilly, first round finish, Richie Walsh, first round finish, went the distance with Muhammad. I think Mike Perry flattens him at some point here.
It's quite possible. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not betting I see other people say, "Oh, Jouban's going to knock him out." Very, very possible. Don't get me wrong, but we haven't seen his chin have any sort of issue whatsoever. He's been able to eat everything that's been thrown at him. No ifs, ands, or buts. His defense isn't great, but sometimes if you just have a really good chin, your defense isn't all that necessary until later in your career, where it all is going to come crashing down at some point.
You see, that's exactly, it's the later in your career. But at this point, he's 25 years old. Yeah. And this might shock a lot of people because of his stunning good looks. But Alan Jouban's 35 years old. Mm-hmm. So yes, Mike Perry can be the brash type of kid that would be like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get it. And if Jouban's thinking, buddy, come get some and see what happens, then yeah, you can hurt this guy bad. In his first fight against Hung Yu Lim's a big brawler, but a big guy who likes to brawl. Okay, I'll brawl with this guy and I'll knock him out. Hot Chocolate Roberts is like, ooh, this guy's technical. Okay, we can have a technical battle. I'll beat this guy too. He seems to be able to beat guys wherever it is standing. Now, what's his ground game going to be like? I don't know, but he can stuff takedowns. He's a very strong guy. Mm-hmm. When he is on the ground, he can scramble to get back up. And when you think about this stylistical matchup, Jouban's not really looking to get the fight to the ground. Jouban wants to stand. So yeah, I think Mike Perry has a lot of path to victory here. I'd love to bet against the guy. I really would. But styles make fights. And Jouban likes to close distance and throw elbows. Jouban likes to throw big hands. And yes, I totally understand what you're saying about smoking guys out and that Muhammad fight, but look at that Matt Dwyer fight. Matt Dwyer's given him some trouble. Mm-hmm. Matt Dwyer drops him at one point.
Matt Dwyer had
now Matt Dwyer is so long. I don't expect Perry to do the same thing.
It's different stylistic.
You're right, but I expect Perry to close that distance real quick. Listen, Perry could arguably make 55. And maybe if he starts losing a couple fights at 170, he'll eventually go down to 55. But right now, he don't give a crap. And his full-time training partner, not for this camp because of injuries, but is normally Alex Nicholson. So you want to talk about guys that are brawling, that are big, like he's fine with that.
Yeah, he's training with a 6'4" dude, like one of the biggest middleweights.
Now, Jouban's not going to brawl with him. Jouban's going to be extremely technical. And I've used this analogy before on Jouban, and I've been wrong, but the path to beating Jouban is the Tumanov style. You just got to make it dirty. You got to get in his face, and you got to let him know,
get
hey,
it
man.
in boxing range and throw haze.
Yeah, listen, modeling's a lot funner than standing toe-to-toe in the octagon, right? You got to let him know that. You got to put it on him, and I expect Perry to be able to do that. When I look at the line, close. And for that reason, yeah, I do like Perry. If it was Perry on a big favorite or something, no way.
Exactly.
But I feel like also if you want to get bold, you want to get greedy, Perry beating Jouban by decision seems unlikely. It's probably going to be a knockout if he's going to win. Yeah. That being said, Hot Chocolate Roberts took plenty of shots and is getting back up. So we'll see what happens.